From the center of the universe, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, this is the SDM Show with your host, Rob Cairns. The SDM Show focuses on business, life, productivity, digital marketing, WordPress, and more. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite drink, and enjoy the show. Here is Rob.
Hey everybody, I'm Rob Cairns. I'm the founder, CEO, and chief creator of Amazing Ideas at Stunning Digital Marketing. In today's podcast, I'm going to give you 15 things that a business owner should do to secure their WordPress website. Business owners, you need to take note of this, and security needs to be dealt with. Sit back, relax, grab a drink, and enjoy this podcast. This episode of the SDM Show is sponsored by Stunning Digital Marketing, the agency to handle all your WordPress website security needs. Go on over to stunningdigitalmarketing.com and find out how we can help you secure your website so you no longer have an issue with backups, being hacked, or your website being compromised. That's stunningdigitalmarketing.com. Hey everybody, Rob here again. In the intro, I promised I was going to give you 15 amazing tips as a business owner you can do to secure your WordPress website. I think you need to pay attention to these, and many business owners are missing the boat, and frankly, the cost of fixing a website that's been hacked can be more than the cost of developing the site sometimes. So please take note. Let's start off with the rundown. Number one, don't use admin as the default username. I've run into this 3 times in the last week where I've audited sites and they're using admin. Please don't do that. Change the default username. Number 2, use strong passwords on your website. Really simple. Make the password strong and complex. The stronger the password, the more it will protect the website. Number 3, if you can't remember passwords, use a password manager like Bitwarden, LastPass, 1Password, and so on. I should tell you, Bitwarden has a 100% free plan. It's open source. We use WordPress. I support the open source community. Bitwarden's my password manager of choice. Number 4, if the site is really sensitive, use two-factor authentication. There's a number of plugins that deal with 2FA and find one that will force two-factor authentication. Number 5, user roles. This is really important. Don't give every user on the website admin rights, no matter how much they beg, plead, or borrow. Limit the user roles to who needs what type of access. You don't have problems, shoot me an email and ask. Number 6, your host is your security partner. Notice how I don't say vendor. Good hosts have multiple security layers on the hosting side, so talk to your host and find out a bit about what it's doing for security. The next 2 things I'm going to give you are more security by obscurity. And I'm not a big fan of that, but some people like them, so let's go to them. Number 7, changing your backend login URL. And number 8, change the database prefix of your MySQL database. There's plugins that will do that for you. You can change the database prefix when you set up the database usually. So think about that. Number 9, use a plugin like my friends over at PatchStack to watch your site for security issues. Big shout out to Oliver Sid, Robert Rowley, Mart, and the entire PatchStack team. Number 10, use iTheme Security to lock down your settings. Force admin accounts to change the password regularly. I force all my admin accounts to change the password every 60 days, whether they like it or not. That's taken from my days in the corporate world. Number 11, make sure you back up your website and test those backups. So let's talk backups for a sec. I do backups 2 ways. I do them at the cPanel level if I have access to the cPanel. I also do them at the site level. You can use Backup Buddy, which is a paid plugin, which is what I use, or something like Updraft Plus or a number of other plugins to back up your site. And store those in an off-site location. Most of your backup plugins will let you send it to a Google Drive or a OneDrive or something like that. So do that. Number 12, do regular updates to your WordPress core and plugins. That's really important. Keep your website up to date and the plugins. Number 13, removed any not used themes or plugins. I just finished doing a site audit on a site, and no word of a lie, there was 16 themes and plugins not being used on the site. Get rid of them. There is security risk. Number 14, read many of the security blogs like my friends at Patch Stack and Security blogs to keep yourself up to date. So the more you keep in the security space, the more you'll stay up to date. Number 15, if you're not going to do any of this or you have no experience or this scares you, hire someone like my agency at Stunning Digital Marketing to do it for you. And if that's something that interests you as a business owner or an agency, we do security stuff for agencies as well. Feel free to email me vip@stunningdigitalmarketing.com. So there you have it. 15 things you can do to secure your WordPress site even better. Follow these and you'll be 10 times better off and you won't have to worry about getting hacked. And if something happens and you do get compromised, you can actually recover. Try these actionable tips. If you don't need some help or want somebody to do it for you and take it off your hands, email me vip@stunningdigitalmarketing.com. I'd be glad to help you out. Rob Cairns, founder, CEO, and chief creator of Amazing Ideas at Stunning Digital Marketing. Have an amazing day, everybody. Bye for now. This episode of the SDM Show is sponsored by Stunning Digital Marketing, the agency to handle all your WordPress website security needs. Go on over to stunningdigitalmarketing.com and find out how we can help you secure your website so you no longer have an issue with backups, being hacked, or your website being compromised. That's stunningdigitalmarketing.com. Thank you for listening to this edition of the SDM Show. The SDM Show is brought to you by Rob Cairns and Stunning Digital Marketing. For more information about Rob Cairns and Stunning Digital Marketing, go to stunningdigitalmarketing.info. From here, you can connect to us on social media, go to our website, and even go to the podcast to subscribe. This podcast is dedicated to my late father, Bruce Cairns. Dad, I miss you very much. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Make your business succeed.